here to honor my mother who passed away, Phyllis Vanderpool, and she loved to volunteer, you know, and growing up she always brought me to volunteer at Team Bank of America events all the time. So really hearing her name, but, you know, giving hope for children, you know, in Orange County. So.
What would Phyllis say about the work that you're doing here today?
She would smile. She would say thank you, and at the end of the day she would say, doesn't it feel good to do stuff for others?
Oh, wonderful. Can you tell me about your mom as far as her spirit of volunteerism?
There was never enough. You know, what can I do next? She finished one event, what can I do next? And again, you know, growing up, my 30 years, while she's been at Bank of America, we did a lot of volunteering and lots of weekends, pulling weeds, to picnics, to, you know, packing backpacks, so anything we could do.
Phyllis was the most spirited person I had ever worked with. She volunteered for everything and anything that was needed. She always put everybody first before herself. She volunteered for anything that Bank of America had to do, and she was a wonderful woman.
Okay. And what is the work that you're doing here today?
We are sorting medical supplies to be sent out to the departments that need medical attention. So we're just kind of sorting through everything, trying to get everything in the right bags to be shipped.
Phyllis was my sister-in-law, and so obviously she was very close to me and my wife. My wife, she couldn't be here today. She had a medical issue, had to have a neck operation, so we both planned on coming. So I'm here to help out and support Phyllis and the family and do whatever we can to continue the memory of her giving back everything that she did to everybody. She was a wonderful person.
And can you tell me about her spirit of volunteerism and what Phyllis did?
Phyllis just stayed in the background. Well, she was actually in the forefront, but never wanted any recognition for herself. She just gave of herself constantly in different venues and always wanted to help people in any way she could, and she was very supportive. Even within the family, she was the one who always kept us all together and worked to make everything work cohesively, and was a great inspiration to all of us, and we truly, dearly miss her.
Phyllis was my best friend for 35 years. My husband and her grew up together actually, and when we got married, we had our kids together. We went on all our vacations together. We pretty much did everything together.
And can you tell me about her spirit of volunteerism?
Phyllis was the most giving, nicest person I've ever known, and she was always there to help anybody that needed help, and never questioned anyone, just was there to help them. She never had a bad word to say about a single person. She really was a saint, and I mean that.
And
she'll second it.
you'll second what? Tell me.
That she was a loving, giving,
Generous.
and she never said a bad word about people. She didn't always. She's just a wonderful, kindest person you could ever know.
What would Phyllis say about the work that you're doing, and who are you helping with the work that you're doing right now?
She would be so honored that and so happy to see us all here supporting this great cause for the boys and girls here in Orange County, and she would just, I don't know, it'd bring tears to her eyes, I know that.
She would just have it in her heart. She would have it in her heart and just be so happy that we're all here.
I'm here on behalf of my wife, Phyllis. I've been married for 37 years. I've known her for over 40 years. I feel I'm biased, but there's never been a nicer person than her.
What would Phyllis say to you about the work that you're doing here at Giving Children Hope today?
Oh, she would be fully backing me. There's no question about it. We've been to many events, done many things, and we're happy that we could come here today to help out. And all of her friends. I'd like to thank all of her associates at this time for putting together teamwork as they always do, and making this event happen.
What would Phyllis say right now to the work that's being done in her name?
No, she would just welcome everybody and thank them all for their participation. She was all about participation. Whenever she had an event, she made sure that everybody participated. We got a lot of people out for these events, so to her, it's she didn't even have to think twice about her work with the charities.
We are here honoring Phyllis Vanderpool. She was somebody that we worked with. I actually worked with her for over 20 years. Wonderful woman. We are here setting up medical supplies to send them to the departments who need help.
Okay. And can you tell me about Phyllis and her spirit of volunteering?
Phyllis was the most spirited person I think I ever knew. I've known her since I was young. She was always really active at the bank and in volunteer work.
Okay. So can you tell me why you're here to volunteer today at Giving Children Hope?
Well, not only is it a Bank of America team event, we're here celebrating, or not, that wasn't good. We got to start over.
We can celebrate her life. but-
Celebrate her life, yeah, that's good. Phyllis was a personal friend for over 20 years. And so I'm here representing all of her friends and family and supporting her event today for Hope for the Children.
How many people are here today? Do you know?
Oh, I would say we probably have over 50 people, I think, working, volunteering their work here today.
Okay. And can you tell me about Phyllis and her spirit of volunteerism?
I've known Phyllis for many years, and the first time I ever met her, she was a giving lady. She always wanted to make sure that her associates were taken care of, was supported, and in everything that she did with the Bank of America, it was always the associate first. So that's what this is all about, is giving back to some of the things that she gave us while she was here.
And what are you doing here? What is this project?
We've got all the kinds of sports clothing that we're sorting by sizes, and we're packing sports bags with shirts, shorts, sweatshirts, and jackets, some soccer balls, and some water bottles. So just sorting it all down and putting it into a box of hope, so that the recipients can really
Well, I was inspired to volunteer today because my aunt was Phyllis Vanderpool, and I know volunteering was really important to her. Normally we volunteer in our church, so this gave us an opportunity to volunteer in a different area.
That's wonderful. And tell me about Phyllis and her volunteering, the spirit of volunteerism that she held.
Oh my gosh, Phyllis was just an extremely special person. Very humble, never wanted any thank yous or credit for anything, just really did everything out of the goodness of her heart.
I think that a lot of people did come out to honor my mother. A lot of people that would not usually volunteer their time because of her, because of who she is and what she stood for.
Would you say that her life has become a legacy to help people all over the world now?
Definitely. I think many people tell me every day that, they think of her every day and how can I be more like her? And what would she do in this situation?